Yo, what's going on, everybody? I think we up. Let me make sure that everything sounds good. I need to get a starting screen so I know it sounds good. I know it sounds good. Oh yeah, it does. Alright, well, okay, we good. Alright, what's up, everybody? It's your boy. Alright, I gotta get better at stop saying the intro like that, but it's your boy Sunyan San. I hope that y'all having a good day, but I had to come up here because I'm not feeling so hot. Y'all probably can hear it in my voice. But I still wanted to come up here and talk to you guys and basically just talk to you about the breaking point. Mm, Whenever you think it's your lowest point, it's not. It can always go lower and it can always go higher. There's always going to be two extremes. The crazy thing is that right when you feel like you're at your lowest point, that's probably when you're about to be at your most success. Right now, it took me to get at this point feeling sick, not being able to breathe through my nose, coughing up brown stuff and red stuff and green stuff and white stuff from my lungs, that this is encouraging me to stop smoking. If y'all don't know, I am a religious stoner. I'll be smoking every day, like 3 times a day, multiple times a day. And dang, you can hear that wheeze. But I've been seeing the effects. I just been wanting to stop smoking anyways. I don't like New Year's resolutions. I've been telling myself I want to have a resolve to, just have a resolve every day. You know what I'm saying? Be consistent and be accountable every day. But sometimes it takes you, to break your heart. It takes you to get an injury. It takes you to get sick. It takes you to lose a loved one. People be like, why do bad things happen? Sometimes we just stubborn. Sometimes we're just stubborn beings. We have to go through these cycles. We have to go through things over and over and over. And it's going to be up to us when we just feel, when is enough enough? When am I tired? When am I done being broke? When am I done spending my money on these things? Or when am I done chasing after people who don't really care about me like I care about them? You know, is it a good thing for me to let things slide? Probably not. But sometimes it takes you to get through that lowest point, and everybody's different. Some people are just strong in themselves. They know who they are. They won't let stuff happen to them. They won't let people talk to them a certain way. They won't let themselves get to a point where they're not doing their best. But we're not all the same, y'all. We all learn at our different paces, and we all do things at a different rate. We all learn these lessons differently. What I will say though is trust your gut and trust your intuition, trust your instincts. What happens when you smoke? You cough. What is that telling you? Probably shouldn't do it. It's not good for you. You know, you can't breathe this sweet ass prana. You can't breathe this oxygen. So why would you hurt yourself? Why would you intentionally hurt yourself? The reason why is that you have to have a great reason why. I didn't have a big enough reason why at the time, but now I was watching Yu Yu Hakusho with my mom. If you don't know, it's an anime. It's a great anime, but they made a version that's live action on Netflix. Go check it out. Check out the anime. The live action is meh. But I say all that to say because people kept on smoking in Yu Yu Hakusho, and it made my body cringe. It made my body go like this. Forgive me, y'all. It's a little bit hard for me right now. But yo, what's up, everybody that's watching? But you have to just have a big reason why. Because I didn't have a big enough reason why yet. Smoking was a stress reliever for me. You know, I would go to work and then I would go on break and I would go smoke or I would go drink or do this or this or that. But now I see that drinking, if you drink like 2 drinks a day, it's obviously affecting your brain. I can feel myself being like dumber. Like I'm not as quick. I'm not as sharp when I'm smoking. Like I'm not all the way there. Like yeah, you know, I'm able to still think introspectively and have my thoughts be however, you know, it's cool. I'm not I'm not I don't want to say the word, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not dumb, but I do feel like it. I feel a lot slower. And all I say to that is just that I found my reason why. And one of the reasons, I'll tell you 5 reasons why you can stop smoking and why I'm stopping to smoke. One, it makes you stink. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just doesn't make you smell good. Like, I used to like the smell of weed. I used to be like, you know, like, see, I'm sorry. Forgive me, y'all. It's a little bit gross because I'm congested. But I used to love the smell of weed. And whenever I'm smoking consistently, I really, really like it. I'll be like, dang, what's that? Ooh, dang, what's that strain? And when I'm doing it more like a connoisseur, when I'm trying out the different strains, you know, it's nice. I like to respect the herb, but I can tell when I abuse it. And now it's just to the point where it's just like, even when I do it a lot, it still don't smell good. It's just like, I don't like that. One, I don't like that I stink. Two, I don't like it that people can tell that I'm high, which kind of goes with that one. I guess I could vape, but at the same time, I just don't like people feeling like they got like something over me. Like they're, you know what I'm saying? Like they're a little bit more coherent than me, which they could be, they couldn't be. But personally, that's another reason why. I don't like it that my family could tell. You know, maybe then I'll probably eat edibles or something like that. Because, like I said, I'm not necessarily against weed or THC, but just those two right there, those are really two big ones. Another one is my mom. My mom had cancer, 2 types of cancer, and she's gone through a lot. My grandma, when she passed away, she had lung cancer. She had a gallstone. You know what I'm saying? She had a few things wrong with her. But I can only imagine at 67 years old what kind of body, what kind of lungs that she had. And she had a lot of other things, you know, growing up. She grew up in, you know, 19 like 40s, 19 way back in the day. You know, back when they used to have white and black drinking fountains. And so I can, and just the way my grandpa was, I know that she probably used that as a way to escape. You know what I'm saying? To drink or to smoke to de stress. And I did the same thing. You know, I'll get off of work and I'll wind down, drink a beer. Thing is, though, I wrote down on a piece of paper, and I suggest that you all do this if you really want to change your life and change who you are, change your habits. Write down on a piece of paper who you are right now. And if you were to keep doing what you're doing right now for the next 5 years, where would you be? You know, like personally, if I was continuing to smoke and continuing to drink, continuing to, I'm going to be honest here, I'm being very real with y'all because I want y'all to understand that I have been in some low points and I haven't felt the best about myself all my life all the time. And I commend those people who are strong in themselves and have felt good about themselves their whole life. You know, they just strong leaders and they just know who they are. And I guess deep down I always knew, but I let myself, I let other people put their perspectives on who I thought that I was. And also, I let other people's standards become my standards. For instance, like, I used to just smoke weed, just with weed and raw papers, right? But I started smoking with somebody that started using tobacco, and I got so used to using the tobacco that I didn't even need to use the weed anymore. I was just smoking tobacco. So me just smoking, as you can see, it's not just weed. It's smoking. Like, it's hitting me. It's hitting my lungs. It's affecting me. And so I'm pausing a lot, but I really want y'all to. I'm getting my train of thoughts back. To have the reason why, and to see all these different things, and to go through all these ups and downs. Basically, you just need to write down who you are right now, who you want to be. Is the person that you want to be smoking? Is the person that you want to be drinking? Is the person that you want to be watching porn? Is the person that you want to be having casual sex with random people, random girls, or even a consistent girl, but you have no plans of being in a relationship or being with them, forever, which is like, sex is very powerful, y'all. Like, I know y'all I know some people think that you could just do it, just wash yourself and you'll be all right, but I don't think it's as simple as that. I've been around, and at this point, it's just so deep, y'all. Everything you do has a ripple effect, and I just want to make good ripple effects. You got to start thinking and seeing how every single choice that you make, every single decision that you make is creating your future. It's not what you're doing just once. It's not what you're doing today. It's not what you think about what you're going to do tomorrow. It's all of that. But really, it's what you do every day. It's what you do consistently. That's why I had to hop up here and make this video, because even though I don't feel like it, y'all can hear it in my voice. But I love you. I love making these videos. I love coming up here and talking to the camera. It feels good. It feels like something I'm good at. I was just thinking, I'm just looking at my setup, and I talk to people at work, and sometimes we get into the conversation of YouTube, and I just be thinking like, bro, I got all these cords. Like, I could reach down. Oh, sorry. I could just reach down and pull some type of cord up that my friend or somebody might not even have. Look at this. Another little tripod arm for a camera. The fact is, what's your struggle? You know what I'm saying? You can either be in the gym and struggle and do those push-ups, or you can be at home and struggle on the couch and having back pain and having, sciatica and having issues with the shoulders and all this stuff. I'm 30 years old, y'all. I have a lot of friends who I could just see they're not in the best shape. People want to do things, but they just don't. They don't take action. They don't start. They don't write things down. The best thing you could do is write something down. Get you a piece of paper. Get you a piece of paper and write it down. What's your goal? What is your goal? What do you want? Anything that you want, you can have. Everything that you want, you can have. Good or bad. The thing is that we're just speaking a lot of unconscious stuff day by day. And it's just happening, or you're asking yourself in the wrong way. Oh, why is this happening? Why am I in the same situation? Why did this, blah, blah, blah. Instead of asking yourself, all right, what can I do to change that? What did you do last year? Are you keeping a record of what you're doing? When I start making it a habit to keep track of what I'm doing, it makes things a lot easier. Just start being consistent, y'all. I'm 30 years old, and I'm starting to realize this now, and I know it's always going to be a continuous journey, but I'm glad I'm not 40. Glad I'm not 50, 60, or whatever, realizing this at that time. And it's never too late, y'all. I just want y'all to know that y'all can always do better. Y'all can always continue to do better. Wherever you're at right now, you can always just try. Try again tomorrow. Go to sleep and wake up. But you gotta convince yourself. You gotta, like I said, you gotta know what you want. So you first gotta write down what you don't want. I don't want to be breathing like a fucking Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be breathing like Wheezy McGee. I want to be strong. I want to be able to run with my nieces and my nephews and my kids in the future. I want to take care of my mom. I want to take care of my family. How am I going to do that if I'm all like this? And especially if I do it to myself. Especially if I'm just like puffing on that tobacco. And even that was satisfying. Sometimes all I need is just I just want to feel that, that I want to feel the choke. I want to feel the choke on my lungs, which is sad. We take things that are no good for us and try to make them good for us. Especially people like us, if you're like me, who have had some traumatic experiences or some bad times or sad times. Who hasn't, I mean, we all have, but it's just up to you if you make that your life story. I mean, I can call it an excuse, but I'm not trying to be mean. You know what I'm saying? We all have our different circumstances, but it's like if I have a wife, right? And she like sleeps with my best friend or something. Ooh, it made me sick to my stomach just saying that, right? But if that happened, say I come out of that situation and now I'm just drinking, smoking, doing all kinds of reckless stuff. Why? Why would I hurt myself because of what somebody else did, first of all? And why would I hurt myself at all? It's just, you get to the point in life where you're just tired of being tired. You're tired of yourself. You're tired of other people. You're tired of the world. But at the same time, it's just you. When you've been doing this spiritual work and this healing work, you realize that there's levels to it. And there's always more work to do. I just don't want y'all to experience what I'm experiencing right now. I could just have a cold, whatever. But still, if I could help it, why wouldn't I? If I could help it by drinking more water, if I could help it by eating the right foods, if I could help it by not smoking, if I could help it by exercising, if I could help it by telling y'all, I don't want my little nephew to be out here like this. I don't want nobody to feel how I'm feeling. And I think that's when you see your why. What is your why, and why is it so important to you? Why is that so important to me? Because I want my little nephew and I want my kids, especially my kids, whenever I do have kids. Imagine if I had kids right now, I'd be giving them all these bad habits. I would have to reform myself in front of them so that way they can be in a better place, because I don't want them to have to go to the things I went through. So that's why I have to change now. So it's good to be consistent, y'all. And I love you. And I just had to come up here and ramble and speak. If it resonates with you, I appreciate it. And if it don't, I still appreciate it. Like the video, comment, hater. But not for real, the one thing I'll tell you that you could take away from this video is choose how you want to struggle. And if you want to change your life, write things down and have a goal. Have a target that you can reach in a certain amount of time. And make it be something that you can actually do. You know, like this YouTube channel. I love YouTube and 100,000 subscribers. Yeah, I want that play button. I want that play button right there, or like right there. It's gonna be right there or right there. It's gonna be right there, and I see it. But I know it's gonna take 100,000 views, subscribers worth of work. And the better goal to have than trying to get 100,000 subscribers, make one video a week for 3 years, for 7 years. If you do that, I bet you'll be one of the top people on YouTube. You'll be one of the top people in whatever industry that you do. If you start taking the time to start drawing every day, you know, for like, if you spent whatever time doing whatever you want every single day, and you measure your results, you know, you go relentless with it for like 7 years, there's no way you won't be successful. See, the issue with me is I like to tell myself, oh, I have all these ideas. Oh, I don't know what to focus on. I know what to focus on. And you just gotta choose one thing. Because I'm already 30, y'all. Time doesn't move. We all got the same amount of time. It's up to us, you and me, to choose what we do in those 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? You could run a marathon in 24 hours. Me, I'm still just training to get up to the marathon. But wherever you're at, forgive me, y'all. Next time I'll try not to be so halitosis catastrophic. Whew. Talking about under the weather. Nah, I'm over the weather. I'm over this weather. Like 25 degrees, heck nah. But yeah, whatever you want to do, just do it. Do it good. And do it consistently. And yeah, that's all I got to say. And this isn't how I want to make my videos every week, you know. I'm not gonna. If anything, I have to do it for myself. You know, if I delete the video, I delete the video. If I keep it up, I keep it up. But I really hope it reaches somebody, and I hope it touches one of y'all. I'm gonna go drink some tea, possibly take some medicine, and yeah, I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.